This story begins when I decided to leave the UK and bring me and my daughter to Indonesia for a better life. I dreamt of raising my daughter somewhere where the weather was good and where there was ample opportunities for her to have a wonderful childhood. And we found that and more in Lombok, Indonesia. We've been here 4 months and it's absolutely beautiful. There's lovely beaches, we've got a great circle of friends, we're busy all the time, and life is just good. And then one day something happened. I'd left my house to collect my laundry and I'd heard what I thought was a small animal crying. When I looked up, I saw this little baby monkey tied with wire to a post in a deserted house. I made a few inquiries in my village and was told that she'd been caught from the wild to be kept as a pet. She had no food, no water, nothing of comfort. She was just tied to the post and expected to live there. Although I've never had it confirmed, it seems likely that her parents and maybe even more family members were killed just so they could obtain the baby. That night, I was able to convince my local neighbours to let me take the baby so I could put her in a place of safety. And a friend of mine in Lombok put me in touch with Sari from the Bali Monkey Rescue Team. Sari couldn't take the baby that day because she had other monkeys that needed medical attention, so I had 1 week to learn how to care for a baby monkey. I won't lie, it was a little overwhelming. Turns out baby monkeys need a lot of attention. And at this point, I'd never even been close to a monkey, let alone having to care for one. But my thinking was, if I can raise a child, I can raise a monkey for a week. And we just muddled through. She was scared and traumatised, but she was a sweetheart, and she never wanted to be put down. Which is understandable because in the wild, this baby monkey would be with her mum the whole time. The week went on, and it's fair to say we got very fond of each other. This is despite being constantly peed on, and this baby being incredibly high maintenance. The week went on and the 8 days flew by, and suddenly it was time to hand her over to the monkey sanctuary so she could be fixed up with a foster mum and get back to hanging out with her own kind. I couldn't film my handing her over because I was too emotional. I hadn't realised how attached I'd got to this little baby. But I did know that she would be well looked after now and she would be back where she belongs with other monkeys and hopefully soon be released into the wild. And something just clicked in me and I realised this wasn't enough. Helping one monkey isn't enough for me. If I was going to live in Indonesia long term, I want and need to be doing more to help these animals. The capture and abuse of monkeys, particularly long-tailed macaques here, is huge. And there are many, many monkeys here who need help. So that's the backstory, and that's what's got me to this point doing what I'm doing. And I have big dreams now, dreams of opening up my own rescue centre, providing monkeys that can't be rehabilitated back into the world with the most natural environment possible to live in. And it will take time, and I have a lot to learn. I'm a complete rookie. But I do absolutely believe I'll make it happen because I care enough to make it happen. And I'm also working with one of the best organisations in Bali, the Bali Monkey Rescue Team, who do phenomenal work and who are experts in their field. This is where my story starts, and I would love you to follow me on this journey as I try and help as many monkeys in Indonesia as I possibly can.